Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Graydon Bulick, host of the Graydon Bulick Show, coming at you today just on the audio side of things, as I had something that connected my camera and my microphone to my laptop kind of go out. So, with all that being said, it might be a little bit later till I get a new video up, so it might just be audio the next couple episodes. I'll be able to put them with using an app called Headliner, not an ad, which it was, but not an ad. They basically take your audio and put it to wavelengths and allow you to have a background, and it creates an audio wavelength video kind of deal. So, I mean, I could use my phone, but then I wouldn't be able to use a microphone to where it sounds good. So, with all that being said, I am just going to stick with audio for right now, but I'll be back soon, so don't stress too hard. Don't worry. Videos with me, and it will be back soon. And with that being said, thank you guys for being here. Be sure to share this with a friend, like and sub to the YouTube channel. We're up to 26 subs on the YouTube channel. I'm very thankful for that. And this audio recording is basically just going to be about a little preview for Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks and Golden State Warriors finished their series a few days ago, with Golden State winning that series to head to the NBA Finals once again. And the Celtics and the Miami Heat will play Sunday night for a chance to compete against the Golden State Warriors for the NBA Finals, which start June 2nd. So let's go ahead and jump into this episode, and thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys after we jump into the Miami Heat and Boston Celtics Game 7. So in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Miami beat Boston 111 to 103, and we're going to talk a little bit about Jimmy Butler and his performance. He had 47 points, which is absolutely unbelievable. 8 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 block, only 1 turnover. And of those 9 rebounds, had 3 offensive rebounds. That is quite impressive to avoid going home. Along with his 47, Kyle Lowry dropped 18 points with 4 rebounds and 10 assists, so he had a double-double. And that's without Tyler Hero, and Udonis Haslam, Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo only scored 9 points? I mean, those two carried the Miami Heat to a very impressive win over the Boston Celtics. And it's not like Jason Tatum and Brown didn't do anything for the Celtics, as Tatum dropped 30 and Brown dropped 20. And even Marcus Smart dropped 14 points. So the way the Heat played just was unbelievable. Now, will Tyler Hero be back for Game 7 for the Heat? I don't know. Are Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart, after their injuries in, I believe it was Game 4 or 5, after they come back, are they going to be able to be as impressive as they were to head to the finals? Or do the Heat, with or without Tyler Hero, are they able to pull another impressive victory off to advance to the NBA Finals for the second time in, I think, 3 or 4 years, after they lost to the Lakers in the bubble in 2020, and then obviously not making it last year as the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo won the NBA Finals a year ago. The Celtics have a chance. It'll be the first time they've gone back since 2010. They have a chance to win it at home. So, I mean, it'll be interesting, very, very interesting. And honestly, I don't even know who to say is going to win tomorrow or Sunday night, because it could be either one of them. I mean, Jason Tatum can go for 50. Obviously, Butler, who dropped 47 in Game 6, can also do that. But one thing I thought was interesting, I was watching TikTok the other day, as everybody does, and I saw where JJ Redick was talking about Jimmy Butler and how he believes that Jimmy Butler is a very underrated player, where a lot of times it's analysts and fans and people who talk about sports forget about Jimmy Butler. And I'll be honest, he's not wrong, because we act like Jimmy Butler is nothing in the regular season, but then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, this dude's going off for, 47 in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And his point, the point he was basically trying to make is he deserves the respect of guys like Kevin Durant or Stephen Curry, Joel Embiid, those kind of players, because Jimmy Butler puts the work in and game out, and doesn't take breaks, doesn't complain, doesn't, like a lot of other these stars. I'm not going to name names. You can put whoever you want in there, because it's not just one or two. It's a lot of NBA players that whine and complain about minutes, or they're exhausted, or referees and whatnot. And Jimmy Butler seems to stay well under the radar. Yes, he has times, but for the majority of his career, Jimmy Butler's been a hard worker. A lot of players like playing with him. He seems to be a good teammate. Even Joel Embiid wishes he was still in Philadelphia with the 76ers. And I mean, I agree with JJ's comments that he does deserve the credit that he doesn't get in the regular season, because for whatever reason he's just overshadowed by a lot of other players and teams and that sort of thing. And I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, we'll see if Jimmy Butler, I mean, he hasn't won an NBA Finals yet. Sorry. He has not won an NBA Finals yet. He's been when he was on the Heat, or with the Heat when they played the Lakers back in 2020 in the bubble. But I mean, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, these guys for the Celtics have a really, really good team. I mean, Al Horford, unfortunately, didn't play very well in Game 6, but he's been playing pretty well the majority of the series. And so it's just going to be, I mean, Game 7 is going to be exciting, and two of the most favorite words and most famous words in sports are Game 7, and that is what gets people excited, because the players are going to play their absolute best, whether they're 100% or not, which is something to look out for. As, like I said, Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart both went down earlier in this series to injuries, and then came out in dramatic fashion. I actually talked about that in my last video. But I mean, it's really a toss-up. It's really who you think is going to win. I think the Heat could win. I really hope Tyler Hero is back for the Heat, as he's a huge lift off the bench. Won Sixth Man of the Year. I mean, and it's for the Celtics. It's not for nothing. Jason Tatum got 30 points the other night. So watching those two, Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum, go at it is going to be absolutely so much fun. Going to be just awesome to watch. And again, that is at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time on ESPN, Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Like I said, videos will be back later this week, hopefully, because I got to get some equipment as some stuff broke, which I am not happy about. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Share this with a friend. Like I said, it'll probably be up on the YouTube at some point as well. Maybe tomorrow. It'll be up Sunday before the game. Anyway, if you are listening, whether it's on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, or wherever you're listening, thank you so much. I'd appreciate a share. And don't forget the most important thing. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, you care about them, and that you're there for them always. This is Grady Bulick signing off for the Graydon Bulick Show.